Hey, this is John. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at this Fedarms Remanufactured 7.92 by 57mm 8mm Mauser full metal jacket steel cord ammunition. I recently purchased this from the FSAAP website. I'd previously purchased quite a bit of this Fedarms Remanufactured ammunition from the Fedarms website, which seems to still be there, but I believe is kind of defunct and is moved over to the FSAAP website. So from what I could see, I'm not sure what's going on there, but that is where you can find this, or at least you can if it's in stock. Now I'm going to go ahead and read the description of this ammunition, which I've done a video before about this ammunition, but now that I've shot quite a few rounds of it, several hundred rounds of it, and I have a good long-term perspective on it, I thought I'd do another video on it. Anyway, go ahead and read their description on it, so that way you have an idea of what they mean by remanufactured ammunition. Directly from the FSAAP website, this 7.92 by 57mm steel-cased ammunition has been made from excess military stock using steel casings with polymer or lacquer coating to ensure proper functionality. These come with copper bimetal jacketed bullets, weight-sorted projectiles with precision drop powder results, and a round with near match grade accuracy. Primers have been replaced with new production Berdan primers. While in our testing they tested as non-corrosive, we recommend these still treat this ammunition as corrosive. We will get to that in a moment. Projectile weight 197.5 grains, steel core bimetal full metal jacket, muzzle velocity 2,500 feet per second, muzzle energy 2,741 pound-feet. Ammunition is available in 500 rounds with a heavy-duty shipping box. And here we go. While this ammunition was previously imported by Fedarms, FSAAP will provide its 100% satisfaction guarantee. FSAAP holds its brand highly and will ensure you are a satisfied customer. Now, at the time of making this video, they have one in stock, 500 rounds at $206.99. By the time you get done with shipping, it's a little less than $250. So, this 7.92 by 57mm remanufactured ammunition comes in with shipping generally below 50 cents a round, which is less than you can find most surplus ammunition. Let's go ahead and open the heavy-duty shipping crate, which I have shipping box, which I've resecured with some Scotch tape because I already opened it. It is heavy duty, and this time, opposed to the last time that I ordered Fedarms 8mm, which just came loose in the box, this actually came in a nice plastic bag. Here we have the description. Well, I would definitely say that's a little inaccurate where they say new steel case. They're definitely not new steel cases. We have a warning to avoid serious injury. Warning with the ammunition, as always. And then inside the bag, we have our remanufactured 7.92 by 57mm ammunition. Now these appear to all be, or mostly be, lacquered cases. And the other thing that you'll notice if you look at these casings, I'll grab a couple of them out. Try to get the light on them. They all appear to be from the mid to late war period, German, which makes sense. They probably had excess military stocks from World War II still sitting around that they remanufactured into this 8mm ammunition. Now, one of the things it says on there is that they put new primers in and they should be treated as corrosive. In my experience of shooting this ammunition, I will say that they definitely should be treated as corrosive, and I have found that they are corrosive. So they may say they're non-corrosive, but something about these rounds definitely is corrosive, which is pretty standard with most surplus 8mm, although this is remanufactured. And I'll get into why that is a good thing and why I think this is a great value in 8mm here in a moment. But like I said, going through the box, get down to the bottom here, it all looks pretty the same, pretty consistent for all the rounds. 43, 44, 44, a 41, pardon me, a 41 was found in here as well. And these are all German steel-cased World War II casings. And they do appear to have new primers. So And kind of what I wanted to get into with this ammunition, and having shot, you know, a few hundred rounds of it at this point, is I have had 0 failures to fire with this. And one of the things you encounter with a lot of surplus 8mm is that you may have hang fires, you may have failures to fire. And that ammunition comes in at around the same price point, sometimes a little more, than this remanufactured ammunition. And I've seen that some people have misgivings about the steel casings, but I am shooting this out of my German K98K, which this is German ammunition, which I'm sure they would have shot out of the same rifles, so they didn't have any issues with it. And I don't really see why I should have any issues with that either. I've not had any problems except for one time with a stuck casing, and that casing itself had gotten wet and was very rusty, and it got stuck and I did have to drive it out. But that's out of hundreds of rounds that I've fired of this, I've had one stuck casing. Now if you see here, it's got the caliber stamped here on the side. That is because the head stamp, it's been remanufactured since this head stamp, so that head stamp isn't exactly accurate. So that's why that has that stamping there. Anyway, my overall thoughts on Fedarms 7.92 by 57mm remanufactured ammunition is, it's definitely corrosive. You'll definitely want to treat your rifle as having shot corrosive ammunition. But I have had 100% reliability with it, and only one malfunction I would say with it, and the hundreds of rounds I've shot, it's accurate. And if you can find 8mm that's reliable, accurate, even if it is corrosive, at less than 50 cents a round, it's definitely worth it. So if you're on the fence about buying it, if they have it in stock, I would say buy it every time that I can afford to buy it and they have it in stock, I do. And like I said, as of right now, they have one box of it in stock at $206. So probably by the time you see this video, they will have none of it in stock. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it informative, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Thanks and have a great day.